check. Hoodie, check. Shorts, check. Automated about $1 million and I'm on 19. Icy, order ticket on the white tee. Hit the shorty, got a man, but she saying wife me.
Roxy, I'ma slap the shit out of her. That's all you do. That's it. I'ma slap the shit out of her. That's all you do. Move! Move! Bitch.
To an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Cleveland Browns. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. To start the drive. They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he's taking a slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Straight ahead, Woody. I think that there might be something we'll see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease, comes through for a solid game.
Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and meet the cat, catch, take
My
the
kids
hit,
mad at
and pick
me.
up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Dancing to his left.
Man, that shit weak as fuck, man.
Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Come on, bro. Y'all gotta get back there.
How fast he could run in the open field, but if there were, he silenced those.
I gave him all that fucking time.
What a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not only was that was catch and go, and he used those wheels of his.
Man, baby, keep rapping.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A quick throw there out to Williams. There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Preston Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Yeah. Oh, my mom got me running up again.
Now Jones on 1st down. Oh, he's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards there. A big one. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And that looked almost to be a case of, you know, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Browns drive about to get started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Does a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
I know there's maybe jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They hand off to their big tight end. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage. Back back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now they'll toss it to Bell running left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for your soul and you reach for my neck.
Back-to-back running plays putting them in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Get my 20 back.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
6. These two teams all tied after 1.
Call of Duty with your kill life.
7 to 7.
And he fires one incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Memphis, bro. It's on 1 second.
Out of Wisconsin, this is Jonathan Taylor. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And the Washington 1st down.
Jones throwing on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the
Come on, man, you gotta throw an accurate fucking pass, bro.
The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's Jones. Back to the air on second down. Samuel bringing in the slant. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. 13 yards there on a Washington first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Now a play fake here on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Operating from the gun, Jones toward the pylon, caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Washington 14, Brown 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it first and 10 at the 40. They'll run it with Bell. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Cousins now to throw on first down. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up second down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And he'll lose yardage.
I got strides in these trees like
Loss of a
barbarians.
yard, so now they deal with third and 11. The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third and 11. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got Lockett.
Come on, man.
A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. the second quarter, 14-7. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Cousins again. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a yard shy of the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Now Bell. And the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Turn to a power game to try to get in. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
3 tight ends up front here. Third and goal. Here's Bell. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Le'Veon Bell, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am, go ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, or they want to let their return guy touch it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Money on, money on, money on, money on, money on. I get the feeling, man. I get the clap. I get the feeling, man. I get the clap.
They're setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Jones now on first and 10, finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. From the gun, Jones. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Now Jones on first down, eluding the pressure right. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 12 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and it's 3-0 Washington. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
A fairly short kick from the 14. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. DJ Moore with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And this one through the uprights and
This is a slow charge. No charge. Like a full charge.
good on now, following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly.
Oh yeah.
Take a seat in the drive.
Stop on.
25-yard line.
Yeah, I'm like baby bulldog, bitch.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
I'm getting 500 a show.
On second down, it's Bell. And he's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Not much there, only
Like
a
a
yard.
king, yeah.
How about the defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And able to get this one across the 45. 11 yards there for first down. Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. A quick throw out out to
My
Larkin.
shit.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On second down now. It's Bell. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
They made him put it up, get 500 and show. Got a bitches in my coat, got a girl doing coke. We fuck up and we smoke, but she always do the most. It kinda turn me on when she licking on my thumb. My chains on Ella Freeze, just like I made a song. But when you get my bad cheese, I got better emotions. She caught me a god, the way I thought it in my ocean. But I thought I get
Third
fucked up.
down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Always that's me, that's a big look. I'm changing up the stuff to me, cause I'm getting the dog you. Tell me your availability, I want all of you. If it's like that, then it's like that. If it's like enough, like it. I said you'll get nice, say tough touch. I
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. Get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try to pick up a first down.
Why would I stand like it? Back up there, we smoke, but she always do the most. It kind of turned me on when she licking on my songs. My chains on Ella Freeze, this look like I made a phone. Wanna see you get my bad things, bring out better emotions. She caught me a god,
Taken
way
down
I
here
thought it
about
in
the
her
11.
ocean.
She called me a side way I thought it
So it's 2nd and 9. Nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but the line of defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
I done went from GG to BG to Elvis. I been from
Flush to his right. To the end
I
zone,
take
but
this so
it's
proud of you.
incomplete.
Got my
Intended
response
receiver,
easy.
Tavon
There's no way
Austin.
that you can
3rd
know or
down
see
here.
the things we
Well,
see.
defensively, they
Because
haven't let him
it's
just
on
sit in
every
the
time
pocket
that I
and get
like to
comfortable. That's
Nike.
the
Cause
opposite
I
of
know
a
you
lot of
had
game
somebody
plans
else
in
right
today's
here in mind.
NFL.
Oh, you think you know my
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep your
vibe?
quarterback hemmed in.
Put it in
In
that
this case,
kitchen with no
they brought the heat,
shine.
and if he
I can
flushes
visit
out,
on my
they're
rollie
fine
and
with that, and they force
ride.
another
I don't
incompletion.
own no aspect, just know my
On 3rd
eyes.
down,
Man, I read a
Cousins.
text, she said, man, I knew she thinking off
Strong
to the
coverage by
side.
Washington.
Who
And
you know
now
gon' hit
4th
it, raw
down.
baby,
They certainly did a
besides
nice
you.
job improvising
We
there,
flex up and
extending
we
the
smart,
play,
Pig,
but she
bro,
always
forcing
do the
Harrison to
pig.
come
most. It
open
kinda turned me
downfield,
I don't know
on.
if
but
she's
they never
skipping on
did.
my song.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that.
She
They're
called me
going
a
for it on
god the way I
4th.
floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ, but I wasn't causing commotion. It is alright, have her soaking in her ocean.
Again, it's Cousins. Buying time to his left. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Preston Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Browns are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we?
I
That's
just
2
told me,
touchdowns so far
yeah,
in this
we gon'
game.
be straight. He saw me make
You
a
know, every
million
now and then
off
actually
one
listen to
damn
his
play.
replays.
I let him keep that money, cause I know he keep it safe. And if they gon' run off safe,
I like that you fit
we gon'
that
put it
in.
right to their face.
You know,
Shoot it
I
up,
just
shoot it up,
purpose
shoot it up,
get what I
shoot it
can.
up, shoot it 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 up, yeah. As this Glocks and Dracos, no, we ain't got no weed up, yeah. I don't know these niggas when I'm so far, motherfucker shit when I bleed up. I'm still in the club, can't loosen up, I'm a Glock and motherfucker got tens up.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. David Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones, and it's complete. Henry, and he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
He funny as hell. He a GD too. He be throwing up spokes. You see him?
First and 10, Taylor now. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
That's it.
One heck of a run.
He on Larry.
Once he got loose, you could tell
On Larry.
he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
And it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. And that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second down, it's Bell, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthinking. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw, Cousins. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Bell a first down and then some. And all the way up to the 37-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard
Let's go.
line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Room here to run. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets this to the Browns' 8. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And Washington going to add on to the lead. And he'll bang that one through.
This is Washington 31, Browns 20.
Gano now following the touchdown here to
Shit
kick it
about
away.
this, shit.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own
Bitch.
25-yard line.
Who I first heard this song from is the one that I don't fuck with no more. Hello, mama. I don't know about that.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Yellow, yellow.
On second down, Cousins again. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. He may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
I got my reason.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And Allen's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
To the air again, it's Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he's got a man open.
I got my
just shy of the 40. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
10 at the 41-yard line.
1st down. Here's Cousins. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A 2nd down throw for Cousins. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darius Randall. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. He's brought down by Terrell Burgess. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So it's Washington getting the victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Washington, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man? Really? He's a bozo. Bozo. Really? Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how real righteous. New sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the base. Got wins in the world system, and I told them. What I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if you drop, I just hit my dance. I was pop, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that...
I see you finna go on that one. Like, I see that.